Knew you'd be back. Wonderful to see you again. Well, okay, not you. You were a pain in the ass last class. But the rest of you? Right. Anywho, I'm Dave, and in this little video nugget, we're gonna talk about doing pre-operational inspections of your material handler. Because this beast is a machine with a boatload of moving parts. And for it to work, all of those parts have to be in tip-top shape. One hairline crack today can mean a catastrophic failure tomorrow. And I'm sure you don't want to explain this gem to your boss. So, as a professional operator, one of your jobs is to do a pre-operational inspection every shift. Your goal is to find the little stuff before it becomes big stuff. And frankly, given the power wielded by this puppy, there's no such thing as little stuff. We all know Johnny on the morning shift breaks everything. He's the one who causes the fluid leaks and the dents in the metal, and he never tells anyone. That's why, as you approach the machine on each shift, it's essential that you look for the evidence of his little treats. Are there puddles of slippery stuff on the ground? Smears of it on the body of the machine? Is the beast on level ground? Did somebody install a power line overnight? Just take a look at the big picture before you take a close look. This means making the old 360. 360 degrees all around the machine. Odds are you have an implement of some sort on the tip of your stick. Grow up. The implement I'm talking about is a grapple or magnet. If you can fit one of those on any kind of stick other than this one, then God bless you. Implements need to be inspected too. But first, you need to make sure it's in what we safety guys call a zero energy state. That means there's no electricity or hydraulics, and that the big heavy thing can't fall on you. As you look over the implement, be sure to check all of the pins and connections that hold it into the crosshead adapter. This includes the bridle chain, master link, and shackle. Also be sure that the electrical line that energizes the magnet is in good condition. Exposed wires cause electrical shorts, and electrical shorts cause other bad things to happen. So, if you're using a grapple, look it over for structural integrity. Make sure there are no broken fingertips, missing connector pins or bolts, and that the hydraulic lines and cylinders are in good condition. The magnet or grapple is the business end of this machine, and they get a lot of wear and tear. If any one part breaks a bolt, pin, a chain link, you're talking serious damage, and maybe people getting badly hurt. Do your part and examine them before you use them. And if you see anything that's not right, tell your supervisor. After you inspect the material handler's implement, look over the crosshead adapter. This important piece of equipment is what holds the grapple or magnet system to the machine. Look this area over for cracks or deformations, and be sure that if there are any grease fittings on your crosshead adapter, that they get greased according to the manufacturer's recommendations. Next, you want to look up from the crosshead adapter and see the tip of the stick. Again, you want to look for any cracks or deformations in the structure. Note the condition of the hydraulic cylinders and be sure to look at all of the connectors that hold the cylinder in place. If you see any rust trails, giant warning bells should clang in your head. Rust trails are good indicators that a crack exists nearby. If you spot any areas like this, inspect the section closer to the source of the rust trail. While you're still on the ground, now's a good time to inspect the condition of the undercarriage, frame, and the turntable. Be sure to look for cracks and deformations, and any loose or missing pins or bolts. Remember, it's your butt up there in the seat. You've got a real interest in keeping your machine safe and reliable. As you climb up, down, and around the machine to inspect areas that are off the ground, always follow the 3 points of contact rule. That means making sure that at least 3 parts of your body are making solid contact with the steps or grab irons. 2 feet in one hand or 1 foot in 2 hands. 3 points of contact, okay? Now this means that you can't carry anything with you as you climb up and down a ladder. If you have to carry something, put whatever it is at the high point, then climb up to it and move it again. And don't forget, fluid levels have to be checked on a daily basis. This includes motor oil, hydraulic oil, coolant, and swing gear oil. You've got to read the operator's manual for this one, because some material handlers recommend a specific setup, boom, stick position when you check the hydraulic fluid level. The manual also provides guidance on how to read the different sight classes and dipsticks on the machine. You know, guys, being a professional means taking the time to take care of details. It means doing things the right way every single time without exception. And be sure to check out the last video in our Material Handler Safety Series. It's a gem. Until then, don't be a dipstick. Work safely or not at all.